The 80s were famous for big shoulder pads, big hair, and even bigger movies. This decade witnessed the release of many iconic films, but which ones reigned supreme in terms of global box office earnings? While the highest grossing film of each year may not always reflect its quality, it undoubtedly offers insights into the prevailing zeitgeist. Brace yourself as we unveil one or two surprising entries. If you'd like more content like this, consider subscribing and leaving a comment below with your suggestions for the movies or TV shows you'd like us to explore next. So grab your hairspray, crank up Madonna to maximum volume, and join us on a journey through the highest grossing films of the 1980s. Despite initial mixed reactions from critics, The Empire Strikes Back has come to be regarded as the pinnacle of the entire Skywalker saga. The film's darker tone and superb world building added depth to both its characters and the universe they inhabit. Many have acknowledged that the original Star Wars was rescued from the shortcomings of George Lucas's directorial inexperience by impeccable editing. With The Empire Strikes Back, however, Lucas avoided overextension and wisely delegated the directorial reins to the more seasoned Ivan Kershner, resulting in a film that brilliantly expanded on Lucas's original ideas. The Empire Strikes Back surpassed its predecessor in nearly every aspect, winning the hearts of audiences and securing its status as the highest grossing film of 1980. Raiders of the Lost Ark is a timeless classic that continues to captivate audiences to this day. With an iconic turn from Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones and some exhilarating action sequences, it's easy to see why this is widely regarded as one of the greatest adventure films ever made. In collaboration with George Lucas, Steven Spielberg weaves a tale of intrigue, paying homage to and modernising the serial films of the early 20th century. Much like Star Wars did for the sci-fi boom that followed in its wake, Raiders of the Lost Ark set the standard for adventure films and remains a benchmark of the genre, inspiring countless imitators and cementing itself as a beloved classic. Steven Spielberg is back again, this time with E.T. the Extraterrestrial, a heartwarming tale that has captured the imaginations of audiences young and old since its release. The story of a friendship between the lost alien and the young boy, E.T. is an unforgettable adventure that for a period of time overtook Star Wars as the highest grossing movie of all time. E.T. perfectly blends thrilling science fiction adventure with a sincere depiction of the alienation that can be felt during childhood. It is a true classic that has stood the test of time and continues to enchant audiences to this day. The final installment of the original Star Wars trilogy, Return of the Jedi, delivered a climactic showdown between Luke and Vader, earning its place as the top-grossing film of its year. Although some critics deemed it a downgrade from its predecessors and accused it of being too kid-friendly with the addition of the Ewoks, the film still dazzles with its stunning set pieces. The epic final battle between Luke and Vader delivers a satisfying resolution, while not without its flaws, such as the relegation of Han and Leia to minor roles. Return of the Jedi remains a more than satisfactory conclusion to the original trilogy. It seems like the box office of the early 80s was dominated by George Lucas, Harrison Ford and Steven Spielberg, and 1984 was no different, as Temple of Doom topped the year's box office charts. A prequel to Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom is an action-packed adventure that sees Harrison Ford's iconic Indiana Jones character on another thrilling mission. Although the movie has received criticism for its darker tone and portrayal of certain cultural aspects, it still delivers plenty of excitement and classic Indiana Jones moments. Back to the Future struck the perfect balance of fun and intelligence, with a tightly written script and iconic performances that resonated with both children and adults. The chemistry between Christopher Lloyd and Michael J. Fox as the time-traveling duo is undeniable, while Crispin Glover, Leia Thompson and Thomas F. Wilson provide pitch-perfect depictions of various incarnations of their respective characters. Although the entire trilogy left a lasting impression on pop culture, the original remains unparalleled in impact. Even after almost 4 decades, it continues to captivate fans who keep its legacy alive. Top Gun is a classic that combines action, drama, and romance into a thrilling ride. Tom Cruise's portrayal of hotshot pilot Pete Maverick Mitchell is both captivating and charismatic, and the chemistry between him and Kelly McGillis as his love interest adds an emotional depth to the film. The aerial sequences are breathtaking and have become iconic, while the soundtrack featuring Danger Zone and Take My Breath Away is unforgettable. Breaking away from the typical blockbuster mold, Fatal Attraction is a psychological thriller that kept audiences in 1987 on the edge of their seats. Glenn Close delivers a chilling performance as Alex Forrest, a woman whose obsession with Michael Douglas's Dan Gallagher spirals out of control. The film may have stirred up controversy for its portrayal of a powerful career woman as a psychopath, but critics of the time were mesmerized by Close's acting prowess. It garnered multiple Academy Award nominations, including Best Picture and Best Actress for Close. Fatal Attraction is a must-see film that will leave a lasting impression. In another deviation from the standard blockbuster, Rain Man is a comedy drama that masterfully explores the relationship between two estranged brothers, portrayed by Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise. Hoffman's portrayal of Raymond, an autistic savant with a remarkable memory, is iconic. Although the film succeeded in raising awareness of autism with the general public, it also led to some people misunderstanding the intelligence levels of autistic people. Despite its imperfections, this story of a selfish hustler who learns to appreciate his brother's unique gifts is worth watching for Hoffman's performance alone. 1989 was famous for its summer of huge blockbuster movies such as Back to the Future Part 2, Ghostbusters 2, and Batman's big screen debut. However, Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade managed to surpass them all and claim the top spot at the yearly box office, proving the enduring popularity of the character. Sean Connery's memorable portrayal of Indy's father played a significant role in the movie's success, as audiences relished the chemistry between him and Harrison Ford. Their dynamic provided a delightful blend of humour and depth to Indiana Jones's character. And that concludes the 1980s. With 4 directorial entries on the list, it's safe to say that Steven Spielberg captured the essence of the 80s, mesmerizing audiences with high-concept blockbusters. Additionally, Tom Cruise's star power propelled 2 of his films to the top of the year-end charts. If you'd like to watch more videos like this, please subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Stay tuned, as we'll soon delve into the highest-grossing films of the 1990s. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you next time.